today I'm going to talk about how we can create a self-soothing kit. Now before I go into different things we can include in our kit, I want to dive a little bit into what self-soothing is and why it's a good idea to put together a self-soothing kit. Now, have you ever felt stressed or anxious because of a situation that was happening in your life? I know I've had some times in my life that I not only experienced anxiety, but I also felt as though my life had derailed, which brought on some strong emotions that became a real challenge to deal with. Self-soothing really helped me to get through those challenging moments. And by doing this self-soothing, I was able to step back for a moment and calm down, which helped me to not only get out of my anxious feeling, but also allowed me to come back to the situation with more clarity. Now, self-soothing is an effective tool that can help us get through times when we're experiencing heightened emotions or distress. This technique works good using our 5 senses: our sight, our sound, our taste, our smell, and our touch. Self-soothing helps to calm us down and relax when we are feeling overwhelmed, either emotionally or physically. When something upsets or triggers us, we can find ourselves feeling as though our head is spinning, and this stress can create anxiety or panic attacks. By using self-soothing, we can calm ourselves in that moment we are feeling heightened, which will allow us to be more effective when we're dealing with challenges that we're faced with. So what is a self-soothing kit, and why is it helpful to have one? Well, a self-soothing kit is designed to be accessible when we need some good coping techniques in times of distress. When stress and/or anxiety occur in our lives, it's good to have some skills ready to help us find relief. When we're in the grips of an emotional overload, it can be really difficult to remember the things that work to help calm us down. So it's beneficial for us to prepare a self-soothing kit in advance. This kit will be readily available at the times when you most need it. These techniques don't solve any problems for us, however, they do help us to manage the fear and anxiety that prevent us from taking action. It's helpful for our mental health, especially when emotions run high, such as in situations dealing with relationships, work, health, or finances. Life can be really challenging, and being able to have methods put in place for those situations that occur can really help us to accept what is going on and help us to find more clarity so we can problem solve. Now, there are 3 things to remember as we are diving into these areas of self-soothing. By being aware of these areas that I'm going to cover, we can really allow ourselves to fully embrace self-soothing, which will in turn help us to be more successful in getting ourselves to relax. The first one is being present. It's important that we remember that when we're doing these self-soothing techniques, that we are focused on the moment that we're in and not thinking about past or future events. The second thing I would like to mention is being able to allow ourselves to be fully immersed in the sensory experience. What I mean by this is making sure we do what we can to allow ourselves to be in the moment and concentrate on our senses. The third and the last thing I would like to mention is being kind and patient with ourselves during this time. If some of the techniques don't work well for us, or if we can't seem to get out of that anxious feeling, let's be kind to ourselves and remember that we just might need to try some different techniques to find the ones that work for us. And it will take practice to get ourselves used to calming down. Now, we've covered all the 3 areas. Now we can get started on each of the different senses and some of the examples of what we can do for each of these. Find something that is visually appealing to you and that will help calm your mind. For example, you could look at a favorite photo, either of someone or something that makes you feel happy or calm. The sense of smell can be a tremendous asset when we are trying to soothe or relax. You could use your favorite perfume, cologne, or lotion. You could even smell a certain food that gives you a good feeling, like the smell of brewed coffee, cookies, or popcorn. Closing your eyes and smelling the scent you enjoy can really help move your mind to a more positive place. Treating your taste buds to something delicious can be comforting and joyful. You could try eating some of your favorite foods or drink your favorite healthy beverage. Make sure that the item you choose is non-perishable, as you might want to keep some snacks in a place that might not be able to be refrigerated. I do want to mention here that we might want to be a little cautious and mindful of how we consume certain foods. I had someone I was talking to about this the other day, and they were saying that they eat candy when they want to feel better. Now, candy is awesome and definitely can help us during times of distress. However, it can also have an adverse effect, and we can end up gaining weight or have other challenges if we consume too much sugar. I just wanted to mention this here just to make sure we are staying mindful when we're using this area to soothe ourselves. The sensation of touch can help us to really calm our mind and body. You could take a long bath or shower, pet your dog or cat, put your most comfortable clothes on, or hug someone. You can even hug yourself. Listening to something we enjoy can help soothe us. For example, you could listen to your favorite music or podcast. Hearing certain songs can bring up really good memories and just happy emotions that can pull us out of an anxious state of mind. You could even go for a walk in nature and just listen to the sound of the birds chirping, or call a family or friend whose voice is comforting to you. Also, we could use some self-talk here and support and soothe ourselves through those challenging times. It's talking ourselves through the uncomfortable feeling. For example, we could be compassionate to ourselves and say, "I'm sorry you're going through this," or "I can handle this." It's important we support ourselves through the moments that are challenging. We are with ourselves all day long, and we are the ones that take control of what is said throughout the day that is either going to hurt us or empower us. Now, I put a link below to my website where I created more examples that we can include in our kit. There are quite a few on this list, but I wanted to provide a variety so that you can figure out which one works best for you. Once you've figured out what works for you, keep a list accessible at home or at work. Then perhaps you can keep like headphones, scented lotion, or your favorite snack ready in case you need a quick pick-me-up. Now be sure to keep this list flexible. Remove any techniques that stop working for you and add new ones as needed. Make self-soothing a meaningful and purposeful endeavor that grows and changes with you. All of your life, you will need to have the ability to soothe yourself. As you get better at it, you'll find that you'll become a more calmer person who feels more in control of their emotions. So good luck on your self-soothing journey. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, and tell other people about it. You never know when someone might need to see it. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome week.